All right. Tonight, joined with.
I am a meat popsicle. No, I'm kidding. It's your friendly neighborhood Italian stallion himself.
I'm just turning up my computer a little bit.
That's fine.
But yeah, joined with Fabio tonight, and it's definitely been a while. And I'm because beforehand we were recording, we were chit chatting, and I think the last time we got up was almost a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. Of course, with everything that's been going on in the world the past year.
But hopefully things are getting better, and so
Well, not movie wise,
yeah,
but
not movie
I'm sure we'll
wise.
talk about that.
Yeah, because I look ahead at 2021, I'm like, okay, what is there that's coming out that's okay? Nobody. I mean, that film I may check out.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think that came out today.
yeah, thinking about checking out this weekend before the weekend's over. But so, what have you been doing lately?
Been working, finally got back to work, and just been doing that and martial arts, and just been busy here at the house.
Cool. So on your channel, I mean, I know recently you did some rants on. I know I'm plugging your channel here, but you're a friend of mine, so I don't.
Shameless plug, right?
Yeah. I know you ranted on like the Mortal Kombat. Is there anything else you want to add to that, or?
Well, I did find out the official reason why they're not going to have Johnny Cage is because him and Kano have a similar personality. I'm like, yeah, because Johnny Cage was a bloodthirsty serial killer, and okay, sure. And then they want to include him in the sequel and then give him his own spinoff. I'm like, but this is Johnny Cage. This isn't some like secondary character that nobody knows about. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I'm like, this is stupid. Yeah, I was reading online. One of the producers said that. I'm like, that's so dumb. Like that makes no sense whatsoever.
Well, I heard the only thing I heard was, "Oh, we're gonna save him for a sequel," and that was pretty much it. That's all I heard.
That still doesn't make any sense. That's like not having Liu Kang in the first movie.
Yeah.
If it were reversed, I'm like, no, we have this generic character that nobody cares about.
Birthmark
I'm
Cole.
like, that is dumb. Like, did they not think this through?
But it's a birthmark, Fabio.
I know. It's just that makes total sense. What is it? It's a birthmark. Oh, you were born with it. Really? Like, who wrote this? Like, clearly they probably never even heard of Mortal Kombat. Oh, it made money, so we should make a movie out of it. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it just looks so dark too, like lack of color, lack of personality, and Scorpion sounded muffled.
Just like everything else that comes out.
Everything's gonna be darker and muffled, I guess.
Whatever. I'm not gonna see it.
But I know we got a lot of questions here. I mean, from quite a few people, and this might. So I guess we'll, if you want to go ahead, we'll jump on the questions. I know this is going to take a little bit,
Sure. Why
uh,
not?
but to start off with the oldest, and if I don't know if you got the questions up, if you want me to read them, or do you want to take turns, or how do you want to do?
I do not have them up, but I can pull them up.
Okay, and I'll start with the oldest, the first set of questions first, from Bobby Reynolds. And I'll start off reading the first question. What are movies that you used to hate but now like, and the same other way around?
That's you. All right. Um.
Some films I used to hate but now
I
like.
got it. Films I used to hate. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this.
Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't say like hate. There was like movies I was kind of indifferent on, and then I watch it once or twice. Okay, yeah, I like it more. But I don't think there was ever a movie that I hated, and then was like, oh yeah, I love it now. No, I don't think I've ever done that.
But the other way around, I would say, you know what? To be honest with you, I'll admit this, when I first saw Avatar, I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. And then like, oh fuck, what was I thinking?
Yeah. Yeah,
I,
Avatar's
I will admit,
good.
I think I admitted this already, but Bill and Ted 3, I got caught up in that trap of,
Yeah.
the nostalgia of it, and yeah, that I soured real fast on that one.
Still haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I've never seen it. I don't plan on it.
Well, I Face the Music.
There you go.
Um, I'm trying to think of some other ones.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever ones. I think it was more the other way around. I think it was movies that I liked, and then I'm like, this is stupid. So
Is there a movie that comes to mind?
maybe Phantom Menace in the beginning, but
Yeah.
in all honesty,
Oh, I'm losing you a little bit. I think George Lucas is trying to crash the Skype here. Oh, still there? Still there?
yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I lost you.
Yeah,
For a
yeah,
second.
yeah. It froze for a second, so
Yeah.
because I'm like the countdown clock is not moving and you're frozen, but now it seems to be good. So we'll see. It could be Epstein.
Yeah, or George Lucas. Or,
Yeah.
Disney.
Oh, you don't like Phantom Menace? Okay, we'll ruin your stream.
um, question 2. Well, one day we'll get a Marvel and DC crossover.
I hope not.
Yeah, that's the last thing.
Who cares?
It's over.
It will never happen. There's too much ego there and too much politics between everybody. It won't happen.
It's already oversaturated as it is.
Exactly.
But I doubt if that will happen. Question
No, please.
Question 3. If someone made a video game that had you guys like me, Fabio, Matt, Efrey, Mike, OCP, Mike, choice, voice, video, would you play it?
Somebody put me in a video game. That'd be pretty scary.
Yeah. We got to put in the cheat codes.
Yeah,
Infinite
I'd be
ammo.
horrible at it. Yeah.
Infinite ammo.
Unlimited health, everything.
Yeah. What kind of video game would it be, though? I mean, I'm trying to figure that out. Would it be like a survival horror or something like that?
Yeah, we're trying to survive from all these horrible movies, like the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, survive the Snyder Cut. Oh man.
4 hours of nothing.
Yeah. It takes you how long would it take to beat the game though? 4 years?
Yeah, it'd take you 86 years just to beat the game.
Yeah.
Because there's so many side quests.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of more jokes you could throw in there, but about that. Yeah, that's a horror game right there, the Snyder Cut. Feature us guys. Me, you, Matt, Mike, Efrey, Wild Man.
Exactly, I agree.
The last question, what is the best part of being a YouTuber? I would say the people that comment and still watch. The friends, you, Matt, Mike, DJ Donnelly, Wild Man Beyond.
Yeah, I would agree. It's the friendships over the years.
But so I would say that. But thank you for the questions, Bobby. Now we got Junebug Films. What's up? You watched the Suicide?
I'm reading ahead on some of
Oh yeah.
these questions. Oh my God, what is happening?
Oh, you're. I think Zack Snyder is trying to jump in the Skype here, and he's
Oh
mad.
no.
Talking shit about the Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Skype.
Yeah. You're good now.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on. All right.
But I know Junebug Ty has sent some questions in.
Yeah.
Let's see, question 1: do you think one of the main problems in Hollywood right now is that films are basic and we don't have filmmakers now that are pushing the rules of cinema?
Yeah, I agree, because Hollywood doesn't want to take any risks or do something different. They want to do what's going to make them the most money and what's going to get people to come back for more.
Yeah.
They don't want to do something even. I know it's hard to be original, but they don't want to be creative and they don't want to step outside the box. They just want to make the same movie over and over again.
And it's like even if you have directors that push or like put pressure, the slightest pressure, then someone in the cast is going to take to Twitter and, oh, we got to fire this director, fire this writer, fire this producer, because they say something mean. They're being mean to us. And how many times have we seen that?
For no reason, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, it's abuse.
Just like the whole thing with Joss Whedon. Oh my God, he said mean things. Okay, so does everyone else. And I mean, I've never liked the guy personally, but it's like, all right, why wait all this time to say something? That's what I don't get. But oh well.
Or spill the details. What exactly happened?
Oh yeah, because Ray Fisher was like, yeah, this happened, and that was it. And I'm like, okay, well, obviously something more happened there.
But I mean, you're right on the money about making the same thing over and over again, and just whether if it's unnecessary sequels and remakes, and now incorporating every kind of agenda in there.
Because again, that's what people want to see, and it's so funny to me how people say that, like, we want more diversity and this and that, and then they don't go see the movie, and then they complain about it. I'm like, well, make your mind up. Are you kidding?
It's like the saying, woke equals broke.
Exactly.
But the last question from Junebug Films: how do you make America great again?
If everyone would get their head out of their ass and behave, that would be a good start.
I agree. I don't know how you can top that.
But that won't happen.
But thank you for the questions, Ty. Now we got 2 questions from DJ Donnelly. If you can go into any action film and help the action hero, what action movie would that be, and how would you help them? I'm losing Fob a little bit. Hope he's still there. Oh, there you go.
Come on, what's going on? Why are you doing this, Zack Snyder?
Yeah. Snyder is trying to... Zack Snyder, if you're watching, cut the shit.
Right. Just because your movies suck doesn't mean anything.
But to answer DJ's question, if I could jump into any action film and help the main character, the action hero, what would it be?
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, so Johnny Cage doesn't get killed in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can jump in there and be like, let's stop this movie altogether before it goes on any further.
Exactly. I love the one line he has in the movie. This is not good. Yeah, that sums up the entire movie, Johnny. Like,
but that was just the first
one. It will not be glorious.
The words of Brian Thompson.
Right.
That's a good one.
You know what? I would love to hear Chad Cancelton's opinion on why Johnny Cage is not in Mortal Kombat.
He is problematic. Damn that Johnny Cage. We write a petition now. We must ban that white Caucasian. He will not be bringing back. He will not be bright back. Fuck, I am botching this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck Chad Cancelton.
I love it.
Here we go. Can I get it right?
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, you gotta do like this.
Right.
Yeah, he would not be brought back for the sequel. I'll be damned. Oh, man. Chad Cancelton. Yeah, I'm sure he has a lot to say about Johnny Cage.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
There you go. Yeah, he's a sexist. He's a misogynist. Anyway.
They're just mad because they don't know the combinations.
Yeah. But oh man. Last Action Hero would be fun. I don't know why I thought of that one.
Yeah.
Trying to think of one more film. I guess.
Expendables 3, so the movie doesn't happen.
Yeah, there you go. We can jump into these bad sequels.
Exactly.
But question 2, what's worse? Wait, okay, what's worse in both of your opinions, a remake of the original film or a prequel to the original film?
A remake, because they're trying to copy what they did.
Yeah, it's more offensive. Like prequels are unnecessary, but I mean both are unnecessary. But I think remakes have done more damage.
Exactly.
But thank you for the questions, DJ. Great guy up here. Okay, Flash Flex has 2 questions, and I think this is formerly Turbo Tech War.
Yes.
But question 1, what are your thoughts on that another insane conspiracy that Brandon Lee faked his death and became Christopher Green of AMTV? Supporters of this theory claim that they both have the same moles on the same parts of their face. I've never heard of this before.
How about no?
Who's Christopher Green? I'm kind of...
I have no clue. But the answer is no.
What do you... I mean, is this the... I'm trying to think, is this the only conspiracy theory like that? I mean, is this the first time you've heard about this?
No, I've heard other ones, but most of them are stupid. Like this one. Yeah, because Brandon Lee faked his death to become this guy. That makes total sense.
I never heard of it, and I don't know if I believe it, to be honest with you.
No.
Question 2. Is there another crazy conspiracy that Kurt Cobain and Rivers Cuomo are the same person? Why do some people believe it?
Because they're crackheads. They believe anything.
Again, I never heard of it.
And, you know, they want Johnny Cage removed from history because they're stupid.
Oh, you dare say Johnny Cage again? That is a trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Oh, man.
Microaggression.
Johnny Cage is microaggressive. Oh, man.
Thank you for the questions, Flash Flex. We're getting some Chad Cancelton appearances tonight. Questions from Stranger Boy 101. If you were, this is the question, first question. If you were to do a new Nightmare on Elm Street film, how would you do it?
I would get all the Dream Warriors together, even if they're not alive. It's a dream. Anything's possible. And have them fight Freddy in some, like, Freddy's Funhouse thing.
Yeah, do you have to bring Robert Englund back?
Oh, of course.
But I know, wasn't there talks about, recently, maybe like last year, they were talking about doing that, make another Elm Street movie with Englund.
Yeah, but I think he's too old. It wouldn't work.
No, and I think, based off the remake, and I'm good on any more Elm Street movies.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Elm Street and Halloween.
But I would say don't do it. Based off, the remake, based off on other movies and properties that have been brought back.
But in a perfect world, I would say Yeah, get like all the Dream Warriors together and have them in some like Freddy's Funhouse type of situation.
Uh,
That's just
Question 2. Why do you think the Chucky films went downhill for you guys, besides him being too comedic?
because Don Fettuccine took over and ruined it.
Fettuccine.
Again, like if you're gay, Don Fettuccine, that's cool. But number one, the whole world doesn't care, and the whole world doesn't need to know. And making all this weird shit with Chucky, and then making all these pointless sequels that don't make any sense, and then we're gonna have a TV show, yeah, because that's what people want to see. But when he took over, he ruined it.
Yeah.
And then when they stopped calling him Child's Play, they ruined it too.
Yeah, I agree, because when Bride of Chucky came along, and to me that's just all downhill from there. I've seen Curse, was it, yeah, Curse of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, I didn't care for either. The Child's Play reboot is actually not bad.
I still haven't seen that one. I gave up after Seed of Chucky. I'm like, this is stupid. I don't want to watch Chucky play with himself and make little puppet babies, and this is stupid. Who thought this was a good idea?
And I have seen that, unfortunately. I saw all 3 of those in the same day with the friend, lady friend. She's like, oh, you gotta watch the Chucky movies. Oh, nothing happened.
Oh. Yeah, something did happen. You wasted time watching horrible Chucky movies.
Yeah. And, but actually, you know what? The reboot, but I don't care to see this new TV show.
No, who cares?
And, but, yeah, it just got too comedic, too, I don't know what other word you could say.
Too
It got
goofy.
too, yeah,
Too goofy, and like the first couple were good movies, and they were scary and suspenseful, and then it went way into the comedy, and it got too goofy, and it's like, oh, look, she brought him back. Oh, she made him meatballs. Da, 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 da. I'm like, no, he's not scary anymore. They took away his credibility.
Exactly.
He just became a cartoon character, and no, that's not what Chucky is supposed to be. Chucky is supposed to be a killer doll and a badass, and no.
Question 3. If you had the chance to see any 5 films in theaters, what would those 5 films be? Hashtag release the Fob cut.
Yeah, I'm looking at that here. Honestly, the Bruce Lee films
Mm.
in like a marathon.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because I've seen re-released. I've seen Timothy 1990, Hackers, Jaws, The Burbs. So I mean, those are 4 that I've seen on the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it would have been cool to see back in the day, but I'm trying to think like maybe one more that I would like to see on the big screen.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
No, definitely not. It would not be glorious.
No, hell no.
But since you know what, Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. That'd be great.
The original, not this,
Yeah.
not this new shit.
Yeah, not the new one, but the 1995. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles would be cool. That'd be one. That's, I don't know why that just came to mind. I'm looking over here. There's a couple of posters I'm looking at. Big Trouble in Little China. There you go.
There you go.
So those are some answers right there. Thank you for the questions. And next question is from Johnny Jerry. He has one question. What are films that you and Rembrandt for Life disagree on? I'm trying to think about that one.
Yeah. Well, he did Back to the Future recently, and he said he thought Part 3, and I love Part 3. That's my favorite, so that would be one.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Maybe there was, like, I keep thinking there's one film that I like maybe a little bit more. You got me thinking, Johnny.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's a good question though. I don't know. I have to come back to that one maybe.
Yeah, that is a good question. Yeah, I know, again, more recently, he talked about Back to the Future 3, and I was like, actually, I quite enjoy that one. So that would be one I don't know about. 'Cause I know he said he likes Fright Night 2, but he doesn't like the fact that like they tried to wipe out Charlie's memory, which I do like that. I thought that was kind of cool. How they made him believe that vampires weren't real and stuff, and then it started happening again.
Hmm. Well, I know you like the Crow City of Angels, right? Is that another one you would say?
Yeah, I do like that one. I know he doesn't.
Uh, I don't know why. I just thought of that one. I can't even think of one. I can't. But maybe that's one question I'll sit on throughout this discussion.
Yeah.
But thank you for the question. And we have a couple from Sean Little. Now, which Looney Tune episodes or characters that made you laugh so hard you couldn't stop laughing, or not just any Looney Tunes cartoon show?
I don't know about specific episodes, but I think most of the original characters, you just laugh and laugh and laugh. I know we're not allowed to talk about Pepe Le Pew because he's
That's right.
offensive.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Damn, that Pepe Le Pew. He gets canceled. Cancel his ass. Nah. But I would say like the Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote. Those ones made me laugh the most.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember any certain episodes, but I remember those. Those are the ones that. And I like Bugs Bunny, but I liked Roadrunner more, a little bit more. So, but I can't name you any episodes though, unfortunately.
Like specific episodes, I can't remember, but again, character-wise, yeah.
Question 2: what type of woman do you guys prefer? Like brunettes, redheads, blondes, black girls, Hispanics, Asians, BBWs, nerds, cougars? Hope that's not too personal of a question.
I like all of them. It's like a buffet. You get a little bit of everything.
And you go back for seconds.
Right.
And thirds if you want. But
And then you get a to-go box.
yeah. But I would say like brunettes are like kryptonite to me. I don't know why. I mean, maybe that's why I love. I don't want to sound like a creep here, but you know, like Danielle Harris. You know,
There's nothing creepy about that. She's a woman. She's an adult.
yeah, Nev Campbell.
That's what gets me about people. Like when because Joe Bob Briggs was talking about it. He goes, "It's weird when people said they had a crush on her from the Halloween movies." I'm like, "Well, she's way older than me, so I don't understand how that's weird." I'm failing to see how that's weird. She's in her 40s, so she's clearly older than me.
And that was interesting meeting her because I'm looking at these different pictures on the table, and I picked one that was, you know, where she's kind of scantily clad.
Of course, it was an interesting one.
And I was getting Snickers behind me. My friend and her mom were kind of laughing. Like they were standing right behind me, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I don't know what to choose. But yeah, she was cool.
Yeah, that was like when I met Lisa Wilcox from Nightmare on Elm Street. She had a couple like those too. I'm like, I don't want to be weird and get one of them, so I'll get like a publicity shot from the movie.
Well, what was she like?
She was great when I met her. We talked about the mirror scene, like when she's taking all the pictures down and stuff like that. What else? She said Mark Hamill, she worked with Mark Hamill on a horrible movie, but she said he was really cool and he had his own trailer and they would go hang out in his trailer and watch the Simpsons episodes and like she would go to his house with her kids and they'd go swimming and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, that's actually really cool.
That's pretty cool. Is there any celebrities that you haven't met yet that you'd like to meet? Like a
Oh, quite a few. Yeah, Danielle Harris. I have not met her yet, because I think there was one or two shows that I was supposed to go to that she was at, but I couldn't go, and then one she canceled because she was pregnant and she didn't want to fly or something. Yeah, she's at the top of the list. But now it's like I've said before. Now it's more of it's kind of a scam now because they charge all this money for everything, and it's not really worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
when you got Stallone charging like, I think like $1,000 or whatever he was charging. No, I'm good. I'll get one off of eBay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think if there's any actresses that, I mean, I know I'm kind of getting off the question a little bit, but I mean, brunettes are, for some reason, again, it's like kryptonite to me. You know what? I'll be honest. Same with cougars. I mean, I'm kind of like that age where I'm looking at women in their 40s and early 40s, and I'm like, okay, they're not. Well, I know we talked about Danielle, but just random women in general.
Oh yeah, but I've always been like that. I don't want some girl, hey, what's going on? You want some cookies? No, go over there. Get away from me. Get away from me.
But thank you for the question, Sean Little. We got 2 questions from Grand Theft Ruben. This one question, first one's a little lengthy, but I guess we'll read a little bit of it. Have you heard of the eCrew development program, also known unofficially as the McDonald's training game? I guess it was a rare educational video game created by McDonald's. And he goes into a little bit here. Have you heard of this before?
I have no clue what that is.
I have no clue either. Grand Theft Auto.
Maybe there's a playthrough here on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm reading a little bit into that, what he wrote here. I guess it was released for Nintendo DS back in 2010. The game teaches the player how to cook and serve various McDonald's menu items, perform other tasks. And it was used to train new restaurant employees. Features game modes and features, including simulation of food preparation, customer interaction. I never heard of that before.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever heard of it. I'm sure someone got a hold of it and put it here on YouTube.
But the second question he asked, have you heard of Brainstorm with Christopher Walken and Natalie Wood?
Never heard of it.
I've heard of the movie. I think that's the one. I think it was Natalie Wood's last movie.
Okay.
And that's where the whole story, of how Natalie Wood what happened there between her, Christopher Walken, and what's his name? Was it James Gardner?
Robert Wagner.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've heard of the title before, but I've never seen the movie. But thank you for the questions. Next set of questions are from Sal Razor. Question 1: what is your favorite Jeff Speakman one-liner?
You forgot to wear your bulletproof cup.
Yeah, I got to go with that too. I would say that's my favorite. I know I'm stealing, but hey.
Nah, it is his best one. I mean, come on, how many? He's the only person to say something like that. So, yeah.
Question 2: what do you think are the most underrated wrestlers?
Goldust.
I would agree.
Goldust doesn't, well, not just Goldust, but Dustin Runnels in general doesn't get the credit that he deserves.
Didn't he have that one gimmick, 7?
Yeah, that was weird. That was weirder than Goldust.
What was that about?
They were trying to do like a gimmick from the movie Dark City, and it was just really weird and creepy. Like some of the promos they shot, he was like standing outside a kid's window while the kids slept and all that. And I'm like, yeah, no, they shouldn't do stuff like that in wrestling or in real life. So yeah, that's weird. So luckily they got rid of that.
You know who's
And
most
then
underrated?
he was Black Rain, which was gold dust, except it was black makeup instead of gold makeup in TNA. It was pretty much the same thing. I'm like, okay.
I got to go with the Shockmaster. Not playing, no.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, shock.
No. Uh, most underrated wrestler.
British Bulldog.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think one of the reasons why is he couldn't keep himself under control. And that's why he never went bigger than Intercontinental title and stuff like that.
I have a couple of that come to mind. I mean, I know that this might be like an obvious, but Owen Hart.
Of course, Owen Hart.
Um,
I would say Lex Luger. I know people would disagree with me, but
I'm not going to disagree with that.
yeah, most people would say he's overrated, but I don't think so.
No. Um, hmm. Would you say?
Well, Vader when he came to WWF because they didn't do anything with him.
Would you say perhaps like maybe Roddy Piper?
No, I don't think Piper's underrated because Piper was bigger than being a champion and all that.
Okay.
Even though he said he wished he could have won the title, but he didn't need a title. Roddy Piper was in a class by himself.
Trying to. But there's some right there for you. I was trying to think of more. Mr. What?
Mr. Perfect, I would say.
Mr. Perfect. That's a great answer. But yeah, those are some, I guess. Question 3. Do you think American Samurai was inspired by the Octagon and Bloodsport?
Yeah, because Canon Films was on their last legs and they were desperately trying to keep afloat by, stealing ideas from their other movies to make more movies.
American Samurai, I don't think I've ever seen.
It's not bad. I have it here. It's one of Mark Dacascos' first movies. He plays the villain.
I'm gonna have to check that out then. I
think it's here on YouTube for free, if I'm not mistaken.
I still haven't seen the Octagon, to be honest with you. It's just another. What?
Not one of the better Chuck Norris movies, in my opinion.
I gotta add more to the Chuck Norris collection. I have a few, but I don't have some of those.
Yeah.
But thank you, Sal Razor. Jack Craven. Jack Craven's the man. He's left us a couple of questions.
Yeah, he is.
Shout out to Craven. Question 1. What upcoming movies are you looking forward to? Or at least curious about? My picks would be Army of the Dead, Resident Evil reboot, Halloween Kills. So far, the Resident Evil reboot looks great, and I heard nothing about good things about Army of the Dead and Halloween Kills from rumors and reports of those who have seen both films.
Nobody. That looks interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, stuff that's like just come out or about to come out. But I don't really know that much. But Nobody would definitely be the one that just came out. I'd like to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one. In fact, I'll pull up some movies right here. Definitely not Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm just
no. I don't care.
But looking at 2021 movies real quick. Wrong Turn reboot, no. I still haven't seen Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, that I would like to see.
Yeah, I'd like to check that out.
Okay, that's another one.
Maybe Boss Level. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for that.
I haven't. I heard of the movie and what it entails, but I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Okay. I know it's like a Groundhog Day type action movie.
Yeah.
I'm good on the Tom and Jerry movie. From what
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
from stuff I've heard. Damn, there's got to be more than that coming out. Unless it's going to be a shitty year for movies. I mean, there's no... Well, Mortal Kombat, I know we talked about that.
Mm.
But I'm looking at action movies of 2021. I'm like, who cares? The Snyder Cut... I know Snyder Cut. I know he's asked about that, but...
Yeah, that's the next question. I'm looking ahead here.
But I even typed in 2021 movies on Google, and I'm like... What is this? I mean...
Yeah, let me
yeah, go ahead.
pull it up on Wikipedia. See if we can get anything.
Because I'm looking at new movies. All right, 2021 action movies. I mean,
Shadow in the Cloud, no.
Yeah, from what stuff I've heard, I know Matt reviewed that and ranted on that.
The Marksman was okay. I did see that.
Well, let me go to Wikipedia because it might be better. Okay. Now looking at February.
I have never... most of these movies I have never heard of.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I've 99% of these I've never heard of.
maybe Army of the Dead. We'll see what happens. I mean, I know we've talked shit about Zack Snyder.
Oh man, the Billie Eilish movie. I'll have to see that.
Oh God, don't get Chad's creaming his pants right now.
I forgot they're doing another SpongeBob movie. I don't care.
Cruella? You look for
Yeah,
it?
no, I'm good. Actually, this Raya and the Last Dragon, that looked kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the look of the animation.
Yeah. Coming to America, no, I'm good.
I'm good. Maybe Top Gun Maverick, is that still coming? It looks like...
I think that's supposed to come out this year. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it says July. Definitely not Black Widow.
No.
Not Space Jam 2.
No, definitely not.
What are your thoughts on that, real quick, if sort of go in that direction?
Why? Who wants to see a Space Jam 2? Why? What is the point? No, they defeated them in the first one. Who cares?
You know, like, I heard there's going to be appearances in there from other Warner Brothers properties and characters. Did you hear about that too?
I did hear like the Mask is supposed to be in it, and who cares? Oh, Spiral, that's the one, the Saw film with Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson. I thought it was a parody when I first heard about it.
What did you think of that one?
I thought it was a parody. I thought like Samuel Jackson and Chris Tucker were going to say fuck a lot and try to fight Jigsaw, but apparently it's a serious film. Samaritan's supposed to come out in June.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been a trailer yet.
Yeah, so that may be dependent on the trailer.
Paw Patrol movie. I'm surprised they made that.
Oh yeah, I'm day one. I'm there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn that Paw Patrol.
Actually, Fast 9, I already pre-ordered the tickets.
Yeah, I'm in line. I'm the first in line.
Yeah, I'm camping out outside the theater tomorrow.
That's what I want to see. I want to see John Cena. How do you do that John Cena salute?
Yeah, it's like this. Like,
but
ooh, Jungle Cruise. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
The Suicide Squad. No.
Yeah, Yeah, we were. I was talking to Fabio about that because I saw the latest Red Band trailer, and I'm like, "You seen it yet?" I'm like, "Oh man,
Hotel Transylvania 4? What? I didn't even know that was coming out."
Jackass 4.
Free Guy. That's the one with Ryan Reynolds where it's like a video game or something.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. It looked interesting.
Yeah, that I would be curious to see. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Yeah, I like the first one, so we'll see. Candyman, no, I'm good.
I'll pass on Candyman.
Exactly.
Do you look forward to Jackass 4?
No, it's you can't have it without Ryan Dunn. It's not going to be the same.
Now, is Bam Margera, I heard that he's been fired.
Yeah, he got fired because he needs to go to rehab and get his life together, and he won't do it.
Venom, let there be carnage.
Venom, let there be carnage. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll take a pass.
The Sopranos prequel movie, yeah, I do want to see that.
Yeah, when do you think there'll be a trailer?
Hopefully soon. I mean, I know it comes out in September, but it'd be nice if we got a trailer soon.
Yeah. I still have
Dude,
to watch
not
The Sopranos.
really. Yeah. Addams Family 2, no. If No Time to Die actually comes out, maybe. We'll see.
Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills. Halloween Should Kill Me. That's what they should do. Snake Eyes, not really.
Maybe Cry Macho.
Yes, I was just about to say that. I do want to see that, even though they're trying to cancel Clint Eastwood now. Oh man, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
That's
I'm
Chad
camping
Hansen's movie.
I'm camping out tonight for that one.
Yeah, I've already pre-ordered that.
Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife, no, I don't care. Mission Impossible 7, not really.
House of Gucci?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. And Ridley Scott's directed it, and Lady Gaga's starring in it. Yeah, I'll pass. What the? All right, Wikipedia, what is this? It's based on a book. Oh, okay, it's a true story. It's based on a true story. About the woman that killed her ex-husband and the head of the Gucci fashion. Oh, okay. Well, all right, maybe. Because it's a true story. Okay, maybe.
Interesting people in the cast, like Al Pacino and Jared Leto.
Okay, I changed my mind on that one. I thought it was like just some movie that they made. Okay.
Oh, West Side Story. Chad Castleton seeing that.
Woohoo!
Front row, baby. Front row. No, I'm playing.
But you're a jet all the way.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Nah, I'm good. Matrix 4. Yeah, no, I'm good. How are you going to do a Matrix 4? Neo sacrificed himself to save the world. Get over it. You can't make any more.
Yeah. I think that's all for 2021.
Exactly. I will be right back.
Oh, no problem. But, I mean, there's a few. Nobody, I would say. Maybe Army of the Dead. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe Samaritan. We'll see if what the trailer turns out. See how that turns out. Maybe. I'm waiting for Fabio to get back, but yeah, I mean, No Time to Die. We'll see what happens. Cry Macho. We'll see what happens. Ghostbusters Afterlife. We'll see. I will see what people say about the film first, and that's kind of it for me. But really, John Cena? I know I'm kind of going off topic here a little bit, but just speaking about the Suicide Squad trailer, the latest Red Band trailer. I'll wait till Fabio gets back, but unless Snyder got to him. I think Zack Snyder got to Fabio. Fabio got kidnapped by Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, he heard us talking crap, and now he's mad. I know he's listening. I'm just looking at some movie news here. And we'll jump back on the questions when Fabio gets back. But, yeah, apparently Stallone is confirmed as the King Shark and the Suicide Squad. What you got?
I got food.
Looks like spaghetti.
I need something to drink.
Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, I just looked on MovieWeb.com, and the first thing that popped up was John Cena fans that think his character in the Suicide Squad trailer stole the show.
Who's stealing the show?
Well, like the Suicide Squad, the latest Red Band trailer,
Oh,
John
God.
Cena fans think that he's the best character of the trailer.
But did you see him?
No. Oh, what you got?
I got fish sticks and French fries.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But, let's see the second question from Jack Craven. Okay. Since the Snyder Cut was finally released and fans of the franchise are happy, I'd like to ask what movies which went through the same or similar problems with the studios would you like to see get the Snyder Cut treatment? Now, I have to be clear, I'm not talking about ones that were butchered by the MPAA, but ones which studios and producers took away from directors or ordered them to recut their movies how they wanted. For example, I know that me and Fabio used to talk a lot about the lost director's cuts of Showdown Little Tokyo and The Crow, City of Angels, which we would love to see. I know that, John, sometimes you talk about the 2-hour or 3-hour version of Planes and Trains. And ever since the Snyder Cut thing started, me and other fans of The 13th Warrior, which I've never seen, but I've heard about. Have you seen that movie?
I have not seen that movie.
Okay. Kept talking about John McTiernan's original 127-minute cut titled Eaters of the Dead, which is quite different in a lot of ways. Before Michael Crichton took over the directing and control over the film during reshoots. So in a way, the same thing happened to Justice League. Also happened to the 13th Warrior as well. Okay, I know that was kind of lengthy, but I guess which other movies would you like to see get that same kind of treatment? Batman Forever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The Schumacher cut. Let's go.
Yeah, release the Schumacher cut.
Right. The hell with the Snyder cut. I want the Schumacher cut.
There's this guy I follow on Twitter, and that's all he tweets about is release the Schumacher cut. Set
Good.
the date, June
Good.
26th. Yeah. And I'm like, hell yeah. And he puts out like little videos and stuff, you know, kind of like a tease. And he's trying to like rally the troops.
Good. I hope it happens. Come on, Ice Cube said it needs to happen.
Yeah. Release the Schumacher cut, Batman Forever. Now, how long was that cut version?
It was like 2.5 hours.
Man.
Yeah.
So put those scenes back in. There you go.
Because it had all the scenes where, like, Bruce Wayne loses his mind and he sees the bat in the Batcave and a lot more of that stuff. Like, you see the Riddler actually kill people. They cut that out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because I have one of the trading cards, and the Riddler's, like, stabbing someone with his cane. And I'm like, that's not in the movie. Where is this footage? A lot of stuff got cut because they wanted it to be more, goofy. Well, I wouldn't say goofy, but there is goofy moments in the film. But they wanted it to be more, we got to sell Happy Meals. I don't understand. Bruce Wayne gets shot in the head. That's not very Happy Meal friendly.
But we made all these.
Just saying. And Two-Face is a maniac. I don't think that's Happy Meal friendly. Just saying.
But what, they made these McDonald's cups, which I remember. I think I had the Riddler one.
I think I have them in the attic.
You got all of them?
I think I have all 4 of them.
Oh, wow. And there was a game, right, for Sega Genesis. I want to say I remember it.
Or there was.
Okay.
Had incredibly long loading times on a cartridge, which was really weird. I didn't realize it was a CD, but yeah, I definitely want to see that version. I would love to see the Ninja Turtles, the longer version. I know, like he said, no MPAA cuts. I don't think that was an MPAA decision. I think that was New Line. Like, oh no, it's got to be like the cartoon, which the first one definitely is not like the cartoon.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to think, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
the early Seagal movies, because those got recut to make them faster and stuff like that. Because Hard to Kill had a bunch of stuff that was cut out of it. Out for Justice had stuff that was cut out. And it's like, no, it's got to be 90 minutes and he has to throat chop someone every 10 seconds. No, like, that's not how that works. Trying to think. Oh, another 48 hours would be nice to see that longer version. Yeah, the Crow City of Angels, because the theatrical version was so much like the first movie, which wasn't the intention, and then the Weinsteins are like, no, it has to be just like the first movie. No, it doesn't. Like, that's the point of doing another one. What else? You know what? Release the Stoltz cut of Back to the Future. Let's go.
Yeah, there you go. I like to see that.
Just so it's out there for people to see. I mean, I doubt it's going to be as good as what we have, but it would be nice to see it.
It'd definitely be interesting. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of longer cuts. I would say Batman Forever if I had to really pick one. So hashtag release the Schumacher cut.
Yeah, all these crybabies got what they wanted with the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Now let's go and get the Schumacher cut.
Yeah. But thank you for the questions, Jack Craven.
I want to see Riddler stab people. Damn it! Let's go.
Give us that bat creature in the cave.
Exactly.
I'll throw that in there. I don't know why. Out of all the scenes that were deleted, why did they take that out? Like, that should have been kept in there.
Because it made sense. And then, so much got cut out of that, which is unfortunate.
That wasn't the beginning.
The opening.
Yeah, the opening.
Where the Two-Face writes the bat must die in blood, and it's like, yeah, this is awesome. This is how you do a Batman film. And no, we have to sell action figures. Look, it's Batman. People are going to buy it anyway. They don't care.
Yeah.
I've said that before because, you can do Batman. You can do Adam West Batman, and serious Batman, and people will still buy it. It doesn't matter. It's Batman. So just like with X-Men, because when Logan came out, everybody was like, oh, well, it's rated R. I'm like, it really wasn't rated R. They just added some curse words and some blood. But you can still do a darker, edgier X-Men and then still have, the Saturday morning cartoon version of X-Men.
Yeah.
You can cater to both audiences. I don't understand why that's so hard for these companies to understand. Like, there's so much of a market out there now with all this stuff that you have. You can do multiple versions of it, and people will still watch all of it.
I agree. But
so, in hindsight, release the Schumacher cut.
Yeah. Do it for Joel Schumacher, if anything
Damn
else.
right. Let's go.
But thank you, Jack, for the questions. And we got one question from, I'm trying to pronounce his name, Idha. I'm sorry if I mispronounced. I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher it too. I'm not gonna attempt it.
But do you think every game-inspired movie, such as Resident Evil series, has to be consistent with the game itself? Because a lot of people complaining about the Resident Evil's plot from the game. Well, I haven't really played Resident Evil, so...
I mean, the first 3 games have pretty much the same story, which is nice. And then they started doing different stuff. But the movies are just weird. Like, even the first movie, it wasn't really about zombies. It was about, like, cloning and stuff like that. But, yeah, I've only ever seen the first 2 movies. I quit after that. So, yeah. But the second one was more about zombies than the first one. And then they went in all these different directions, and she's cloned, and this and that, and I'm like, all right, I quit. I can't. My head hurts. I can't deal with this.
I haven't... This is going to make you laugh, but I've never played any of the Resident Evil games. I don't know why. It's just... See, I'm missing out.
It's fine. I mean, there's plenty of games I haven't played.
First Resident Evil movie, but that's kind of it. I mean...
Yeah, the first one was decent from what I remember. And in the second one, they were trying, like, too hard and to do different things, if I could talk right. And I'm like, all right, I give up. This is dumb.
And they made, like, what, 8 more?
Yeah, and they made 8 more. The final chapter. Where have I heard this before?
Now we got a reboot on the way.
Now they're remaking it or whatever, and I'm like, I don't care.
But, I mean, in regards to video game movies, I mean, what about other ones? I mean, I would say, yeah, they do.
Mortal Kombat did, the original. Yeah. I don't know how you screw up a tournament movie, but...
Yeah, Hitman is the way not to do it.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, okay, being a big fan of that character, I'm like, it's not so hard, but they made it overcomplicated. You know, like a plot from a direct-to-video Steven Seagal movie.
Yeah. And they hired Timothy Oliphant of all people to play Agent 47. I'm like, this is dumb. When they announced that, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to see this. This is stupid.
I'm like...
I said either Jason Statham or Vin Diesel, but...
Yeah.
No.
I'm like, Hitman's a babyface. He's got a babyface.
Exactly. And then Timothy Oliphant with his overacting.
Yeah. Yeah, Timothy Oliphant, he can't... Like, he's more tolerable in Live Free, Die Hard.
Yeah, that and Scream 2, I think, are the movies where I can stand him. Other than that, no, not really.
But yeah, Mortal Kombat is how you do it right, and I think for the most part, yeah, Super Mario Brothers is fun. Again, I know it's not perfect, but I enjoy it.
I love that.
Yeah. But what do you say about that one? That people say, well, I know people now, I guess, they want a proper Super Mario Brothers movie, but how do you do that?
That's only because Sonic came out. That's why. But I could see them doing like an animated Mario Brothers movie. I don't think they could do a live action like the game.
Yeah.
But I could definitely see an animated one. But I don't care. I love the Mario Brothers movie. It did something completely original and different. And I'm glad that over the years people have kind of warmed up to it. Because when it first came out, everybody hated it. And then the first Tomb Raider was pretty good in terms of trying to stick with the video game story.
That was fun. I remember seeing that in the theater.
Yeah.
But I would say, yeah, they have to be consistent. You know, be straightforward and follow the game. We'll follow the games. You know, just take it's so easy. Mortal Kombat did it. You know, why can't others do it?
Exactly.
I don't know about this new one.
No, I don't care.
But
once Johnny Cage, no, I'm not interested. I don't care.
but
There's no point. But then people could argue, well, you know, they made Terminator movies without Arnold. Yeah, but none of them were good after the second one. So even the ones that he's in aren't good. So I don't want to hear it.
yeah, those movies are problematic. Not Johnny Cage.
Right. Johnny Cage is problematic. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Have people say that, or is that kind of like a...
No, people have said that. That's one of the reasons why they didn't have him in the movie. He's problematic. How? Because you don't know how to do the button combinations? Is that what's problematic? Or because you can't shadow kick, so that's my fault? But then, like, again, one of the producers was like, him and Kano are too similar. I'm like, right, because Johnny Cage was just mass murdering people for no reason. I'm like, did they not play the games? Or did someone said, yeah, Kano's got a red eye and Johnny Cage wears sunglasses. Can't have them both. You can only have one. Pick one.
There's too much whiteness.
I know. Damn Johnny Cage for being white.
I wonder what Lyndon Ashby has to say about all this.
He probably doesn't care. Because he is Johnny Cage. It doesn't matter to him.
Yeah. No matter who you cast for the sequel, I just hope, I pray that Lyndon Ashby appears in the sequel and just takes out the entire movie.
That would be great.
Yeah.
He just shows up, shadow kicks everyone, and goes home. And credits.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you for the question. Yeah, we got two more from Studio Red Band, Matt Thomas.
Yeah.
Great guy up here. And his first question, how does Nishiki feel about the cancel culture?
Shiki baby! Shiki said, fuck it, the cancel culture. I will break you back and I'll make you humble. You cannot cancel the Shiki baby. I make a Hulk Hogan humble.
What does Iron Sheik got to say about Johnny Cage?
I make him humble in the Madison Square Garden with Jin Min. And Johnny Cage, he no jabroni. But these cancel culture don't want Johnny Cage because they're afraid, because they're jabroni. Fuck it, the cancel culture. Johnny Cage is number one in Shiki Heart. And no jabroni. You know what? Fuck that. Iron Sheik should just come in and wipe everyone out and camel clutch people and end it.
Yeah.
Goro is a jabroni. Shiki baby not afraid of Goro. Now that would be a great movie.
It would be awesome if, like, the movie opens up, they bring in Cole, Birthmark Cole, put him in the cage, and he's like, "Who's
Birthmark Cole?"
Birthmark Cole, yeah.
I love it.
Be like, "Who's my opponent? Here comes the Shiki. Enter the cage."
That's right. And Shiki baby breaking his back and make him a humble.
Alright, well, since we're on the topic, what does the Shiki feel about the Mortal Kombat movie?
Fuck it, the Mortal Kombat remake. With the stupid birthmark tattoo. You don't need that. Shiki show up and beat everyone. And make everyone humble. Shao Kahn is a jabroni. Shiki would defeat the Shao Kahn.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I have to ask them if I'm speaking to the Shiki here. One last question about, okay, Shiki, what is your take on the Snyder Cut?
Fuck it, the Snyder Cut. You waste the 4 hours watching stupid Snyder Cut when you could watch 4 hours of the Shiki best matches and you become humble and you'll not be a jabroni. You watch it, Superman, with the stupid mustache and the black suit. And Shiki have his own black suit. And Shiki mustache is beautiful. And then the Batman walk around for no reason. And Shiki make him humble too. And then the Gal Gadot, fuck it, the Gal Gadot. She is no Wonder Woman. She got no ass. And she can't be a Wonder Woman.
No Jason Momoa? Shiki?
Mamma Mia, Papa Pia Pizzeria. No, he's a no Aquaman. And fuck it, the Amber Heard. She tried to kill the Johnny Depp. Fuck her. I would destroy her and make her humble too. And I break her back with the camel clutch. Me and the Sergeant Slaughter.
There you have it. There's the Shiki on the... There's a sneaky Shiki on the
like
Snyder
I
Cut.
should, bring Iron Sheik into People Are Stupid.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We need like a man, it would be awesome. Like do the whole do like a commentary on the Snyder Cut and just do it all Shiki.
That would be amazing.
But your voice would just give out. I mean,
yeah, eventually I would have to stop and edit it together because I wouldn't be able to do it for 4 hours.
but
Plus, like the intro would take like 20 minutes. I don't want to watch it. Why are you making the Sheik watch this? The Snyder Cut. I don't want to see the Snyder Cut.
the slow motion Shiki.
Why is it too much of slow motion?
But there you have it. Well, one more question from Studio Red Band. What are both of your feelings on Rocky IV Director's Cut and Michael B. Jordan directing Creed 3?
Rocky IV Director's Cut is not needed because they want to take out the Paulie robot. I disagree. I want to see it. I don't care that you don't want to. Instead of doing that, why don't you restore the Director's Cut of Rocky V so we can get that in good quality?
Yeah.
And then with Michael B. Jordan directing Creed 3, I don't care because Stallone. If Rocky's even in it, Rocky will probably die. As much as I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Stallone's going to be 75 this year. There's no way they're going to keep making these movies and have him in it.
But in regards to Rocky IV Director's Cut, when's the last thing? Like, I haven't heard any updates lately.
Yeah, I guess with COVID and stuff like that, they are cutting back. But instead of doing that, and Matt brought this up, he did a video recently about like DVDs and Blu-rays that had the best features, and he said the Rocky sequels 2 through 5 have no features, and I'm like, yeah, Rocky IV doesn't make any sense. Rocky IV was one of the biggest hits of that year, and it has nothing for features. And there's again, instead of doing a director's cut, why don't you do a documentary while everybody's still alive, so we can hear about it? Mm-hmm. And I know their stuff got cut out of that movie, like put the deleted scenes on there and all this, material instead of just nothing. And I've never understood that, even with DVD. Like none of the Rocky sequels have features, only the first one and Rocky Balboa. And it's like, come on now, this is stupid. But Driven has features, and Driven is one of the worst Stallone movies ever. That and Escape Plan 2 and 3, and Backtrace. These movies have features. Why can't Rocky 2, 3, 4, and 5?
I'd much rather have that.
Exactly. Instead of a director's cut of Rocky 4 with no Robo Paulie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't look forward to director's cut. I'm good on that. I mean, what is he trying to do? Make it more like the first 2 movies?
I guess, but I mean, the first 5 are pretty consistent in tone. It's not like Rocky went to space in one of them or something, or Rocky fought Godzilla or something. They're pretty consistent in their storytelling. So I'm failing to see why it would be taken more seriously. I mean, he watches Apollo Creed get killed. I think it gets You know, I don't think it gets any more serious than that. But I don't know. You know what? Release the that Spartan cut of Demolition Man. How about
Yeah,
that?
there you go.
Let's see that version.
Yeah, that version with Lori Petty and well, I know she got
Or,
fired from that, but
and more Jesse Ventura.
yeah, maybe is there a scene in there where Jack Black gets killed? Or
I don't know if that's in there, but there's scenes with his daughter because it's in the comic book. Yeah, there was the fight was longer because Spartan climbs up on, like, after the catwalk falls over, he climbs up and they're like fighting while they're climbing. I'm like, why did they not have that in the movie? That would have been cool.
and that's like that doesn't have any features at all. I mean, just nothing,
Nope.
bare bones.
There's a commentary, but it's a lot to be desired, to be honest. There's a commentary with the director and Joel Silver, but I mean, why can't Stallone and Snipes do a commentary? What are they doing? They're not doing anything. Just sit down and for 2 hours and talk about Demolition Man.
Yeah, do like a Zoom session or something.
I know. Like, come on, everyone else has been doing it. Why can't they do it? It's laziness, I guess.
But yeah, we get Rocky IV director's cut.
Yeah, or Demolition Man 2. No. Nobody wants to see 75-year-old John Spartan running around shooting people.
It would be, you know what? It would be too real. It would be
Exactly.
too familiar. Because
Yeah.
now, you look, we're damn near 2032, and we're already living that Demolition Man society.
The only thing that's missing is the kimonos.
Yeah.
And Taco Bell being the only fast food place.
I wonder how close Three Seashells were coming to last year with the toilet paper shortage.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody freaked out about that. Put me back in the fridge. Exactly.
And Creed 3, I just don't have no interest whatsoever. I saw the first two, and I'm like, I'm good.
I didn't like the first two. What makes you think I want to watch the third one?
And like I said, we're gonna have Rocky die in the third one, like Mickey. They're gonna have
Probably.
Rocky die of a heart attack.
Yeah, he'll fight Mr. T's son, and it's like, okay, stop. Just stop. Yeah, Creed 2 was enough when they're in the desert and they're training for no reason, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on both, but thank you, Matt Thomas, for the questions. Studio Red Band's a great guy up here.
Yeah.
That's all the questions, though. We kind of went through them pretty good. Unless you didn't get, did you get any additional questions or anything like that? Or?
I did not. Yeah, no one sent me any questions on my page.
But
I love someone commented, when's your next live stream? What do you think this is like?
But I mean, look at that. I don't know. Movie news here. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into movie news, but I just hit up Movie Web real quick.
Oh, God.
Hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
No.
Crosses 1 million tweets as Zack Snyder fans continue to rally for Warner Brothers to continue the Snyderverse.
No.
What?
Release the Schumacher cut. You already got your movie. Get over it.
Let's see here. What else we got? What else have we got here?
Wyatt Russell auditioned for Captain America. Really? Now, how badass would that have been?
I think he's in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series.
Yeah, the new Captain America. But he had auditioned before Chris Evans. Now you have Kurt Russell's son as Captain America. Why couldn't we have that?
That'd be cool.
Stallone is King Shark? Oh, I don't care.
Take a look at King Shark. What do you think?
I'm looking at the picture. He looks like the shark from Finding Nemo. What is this shit?
Did Sci-Fi have a hand in this?
Oh my god.
Last Starfighter 2 concept art.
How much did they pay Stallone for this? Transformers standalone movie, because that's what we need.
I'm done with Transformers.
Exactly. Wrath of Man with Jason Statham. Oh, it's from Guy Ritchie. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Face Off 2?
Electric Boogaloo? No, I'm good. Yeah, I was reading they're trying to bring back Travolta and Nicolas Cage. I'm like, how? Like, how are they going to bring them back? Like, they both died technically because they switched faces.
I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, it's not needed. John Wick 4 begins filming this summer. Okay.
I did hear that, but they're not doing it back to back with 5 because of COVID.
I think the writer or something. Yeah, one of the writers have dropped out.
I heard he was forced out.
Oh, he was forced out. Okay.
That's what I heard.
Do you think that's going to change anything, or?
No, I don't think so. Because as long as Keanu Reeves is there, and Chad Stahelski and David Leake, I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Unless, like, John Wick grows, like, another arm and starts shooting people 3 times as much.
Well, he might grow his finger back, right? Didn't he cut off one of his fingers?
He did.
I forget about that sometimes. I'm like, okay, he did cut off one of his fingers and the third one.
Captain Marvel 2 begins filming in May. I'm just so excited about that. I'm buying my ticket now, and the shit ain't even finished.
I bet you the Nishiki's excited.
Yeah, I saw Pierce Brosnan's going to be Dr. Flash or whatever, or Dr. Fate, excuse me, Dr. Fate in Black Adam.
Any thoughts on that? I mean,
I don't care, to be honest.
They've
been talking about that movie for years and years and years, and it hasn't gotten made yet. So,
yeah, I'm good on that. Toxic Snyder. I hear something. I know we keep going back to this, but toxic Snyder Cut fans condemned by Warner Media CEO. That behavior is reprehensible.
Oh man! So all the other people that yelled and complained and bitched and moaned because they didn't get the Snyder Cut. Okay, right. I don't like it. It's a...
Okay, here's what they said. I'll read what this little blurb right here. The CEO Ann Sarnoff made it clear that such kind of behavior from fans would not be tolerated. We're not tolerating any of that, end quote. That behavior is reprehensible no matter what franchise you're talking about or what business you're talking about. It's completely unacceptable. I'm very disappointed in the fans that have chosen to go to that negative place with regard to DC, with regard to some of our executives. It's just disappointing because we want to see this be a safe place to be. We want DC to be a fandom that feels safe and inclusive. We want people to be able to speak up for the things they love, but we don't want it to be a culture of canceling things that if any small faction isn't happy with. We are not about that. We're about positivity and celebration.
Wah! That's what I heard and through all that. Yeah, positively and celebration. Okay, shut up.
I had to throw it in there.
But yet you hired Joss Whedon to finish the movie. Okay, cool. Okay.
Scrapped Justice League 2 was going to show Jared Leto's Joker killing Robin.
I don't...
Whatever.
Yeah. And then they brought back Jared Leto. Like, anybody wanted to see that.
Michael Keaton cast doubt on his Batman Return in the Flash movie.
Yeah, that was so funny. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, now he's not coming back. Okay. Let me stop.
I think I'm on page 5. Yeah, I'm not going to really go too deep. But...
No, I didn't mean you. I meant on Michael Keaton, you know. Nobody review. Hollywood has a new action king, and it's Bob Odenkirk. Well, you know what?
I would like to see it.
Van Damme will not accept this.
That's the fight we're waiting for.
Yeah. Van Damme will tell Bob Odenkirk about the black silk underwear and take care of it.
Eddie Murphy won't do Beverly Hills Cop 4 until the script is right.
So never. Basically.
Yeah. He did come into America, and look how that turned out.
I know.
Sorry, to America. You have to throw in the 2 in there.
When I saw the PG-13 on there, I'm like, this is dumb. Like, who wants to see this?
Okay, and what about the Mrs. Doubtfire NC-17 cut?
Let's go. Release the uncut. Release the unrated. I want to hear all the jokes, everything.
Yeah, that's the cut.
They said they had, like, every rating, a version for every rating. I'm like, well, let's go. Let's see it.
Yeah. Do it for Robin.
Vin Diesel's son will play young Dominic Toretto in Fast 9. I'm so excited. Again, I'm camping out tomorrow. Yeah, release every other cut of Mrs. Doubtfire. Because that's what people really want to see.
What about, okay, Ace Ventura 3 being planned at Amazon?
No. What's he delivering packages for Amazon now? Is that what he's doing? He can't. Yeah.
But
Avatar, the first 3 billion. Oh my God, who cares? NC-17 cut doesn't exist. They're lying. It exists.
Yeah.
Come on. If the Snyder cut exists, that exists.
What? Mortal Kombat Reboot 1 unveiled Cole's young true identity. Who is he really? That is a headline.
I'll give you a hint. It's not Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Legacy sequel. How about no? Like, no.
I'm good. How many of those did we actually... How many of those do we need?
Just the first 3, and then after that, who cares? I love this. With the Snyder cut out of the way, Robin Williams fans are demanding the R-rated. Yeah, fuck the Snyder cut. That's what I want to see.
Give us that.
Right.
If we can get a 4-hour Snyder cut, Snyder version, I know.
I want a 4-hour Mrs. Doubtfire. I'll watch that all day. I don't care.
Yeah, release the Doubtfire cut.
Right, damn it. Release the trains, planes, and automobiles cut.
And the scoop cut.
And the buck cut.
Yeah. The buck cut. Yeah, all those Uncle Buck scenes that were taken out.
Which one's here on YouTube?
Uh...
Arnold Schwarzenegger voted best suited to lead us against an alien invasion. Yeah, I could see it. Come on, we have to go! We have to stop the aliens now! What are you doing?
Get your ass to Mars.
Come on, we have to stop Quato!
That's why they're on Mars right now, trying to find places to, you know, settle.
Exactly, with Elon and Arnold.
Yeah. They're like, okay, Total Recall, that's going to become reality.
Zack Snyder almost had Ryan Reynolds return as Green Lantern for the Snyder cut. How about no?
Yeah, now I'm going back to the 14th.
Well, see, that's a movie that Matt likes and I don't. So there you go.
I didn't know
Here's
that.
why Johnny Cage is missing from the Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, I saw that. Let me go back. I guess, do you want to cap off with that?
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right, let me go back to it. Which page is it?
It is on page 7.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat reboot director set out to make the best fighting movie of all time. Yeah, right. Okay. I don't think you're even close to Enter the Dragon. Have a nice day. How dare you even think that? Idiot. Johnny Cage obviously is the elephant in the room, and there's a number of reasons why Johnny Cage was problematic in this particular movie out of the gate. One, he has a very big personality, right? He needs his own space. Again, that makes 0 sense. It's not like he was the only character in the original game. Shut up. It's very hard to just throw him in a movie, like I said, with Kano. Again, what does that even have to do with anything? So taking him out was very easy not only for the movie, but for the sequel. I want to make a sequel, and I've now got Johnny Cage, which hasn't been used in the first one. So I have a big stick and a carrot, and maybe they'll let me have a Johnny Cage real presence in the second one. So basically, you're a bunch of fucking pussies to put Johnny Cage in there because he's problematic and you didn't want to have him in the movie. I hate people. Like, this is stupid. And The Miz expressed interest. No. Fuck no. No. Mm-mm. If The Miz plays Mortal Kombat or plays Johnny Cage, I'm burning down every theater I see. This is not happening.
And then when this is all said and done, after you've done that, it'd be like, this is awesome.
No.
But, no, we don't. Oh, man.
Yeah, The Miz. That makes total sense. I've never been a fan of The Miz. I've never been a fan of The Miz. I cannot stand him.
And I don't know how
The Miz is Johnny Cage. Are you kidding me?
I don't know what to add to that.
That's like Channing Tatum is Johnny Cage or something. Or Channing Tatum wanted to play Gambit or something when he wanted to, but...
Oh, now we're going to give him casting ideas if we're not careful.
Yeah. That makes sense. The Miz as Johnny Cage. Okay.
There's only one Johnny Cage.
Lyndon Ashby. And those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
But...
When is Hollywood going to wake up and realize that people do not want to see this stupid bullshit? Like, seriously. I'm going to be like all the cool kids. Oh my god, they ruined my childhood because Johnny Cage isn't in the movie. Oh my god, hashtag. I'm going to make a TikTok about it. Yeah. I hate that. You ruined my childhood. You're not a child anymore. Get over it.
Yeah. I'm about to say, it's like you're on the... Get ready to... If you have more to vent, feel free, man.
Sheik might come back out.
Okay.
The Miz is a jabroni. He cannot play the Johnny Cage in the movie. I make him humble. In the Madison Square Garden with the Jin Min.
Sheik, you're gonna call?
I don't know.
That Iron Sheik, he needs to go. He needs to be banned. Damn that Sheik.
Oh, man.
Sheik, I'm calling you up right now.
You cannot cancel me. I will break you and I'll make you humble, you jabroni, in the Square Garden of the Madison, in the Jin Min, in the Vince McMahon. I would say something else, but...
I can't figure out. I'm not good at ad-libbing.
I'd say what he calls Hulk Hogan, but that's not appropriate.
Okay. But, I mean, I don't know what else to add to that, but this was fun, though.
I hate Hollywood.
Yeah, that's
Let me guess. And then they'll remake Mortal Kombat. And then in Mortal Kombat 2, Brie Larson will play Katana or something.
Oh, good.
And then, yeah, that'll be a mess.
Maybe she's the reason why Johnny Cage is not in this movie.
I'm Brie Larson. I have no personality. I do not like Johnny Cage. I'm going to sue Hollywood.
But did she say she hate Caucasians? Or something like that?
Yeah, she doesn't like white men. Bitch, you're fucking white. Like, get over it. I did not make Captain Marvel for white men to see. Okay, guess what? You didn't make Captain Marvel for anybody to see, because it made $1 billion. That's only because it had Marvel in the name. Listen, Karen, shut up and go back in your house. No one cares. I cannot stand that woman. I think she's a big phony. I do. I think all this shit that she says and does is an act. I think she's phony.
There's a lot of it.
That's just me. I could be wrong, but that's just me.
But a lot of this, what people say, like with the celebrities and stuff, you think it's all for attention?
I think with her, I think it is, and a lot of other people it is too, because they want it's that weird, that Hollywood shit where they always have to be the center of attention, and it's
It
all
doesn't come off sincere.
yeah. Look at me, I'm on the camera. Wow. That's why I gave up on that dream. I don't want to be with all them weirdos out there in LA. No. Mm-mm. I was in LA once, couldn't wait to leave. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this place. It's too weird out here.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, do you want to wrap it up here? Or?
We can do that, whatever. It don't matter to me.
Because I don't know what else. I mean, this has been fun, though. And,
I would love to hear Chad Cantleton's thoughts on Space Jam 2.
That LeBron James, he is my hero. That Lola Bunny, I am glad that she doesn't have no breasts. The director made the right decision.
Yeah. That everyone got so mad about that, and someone asked me in a stream. I'm like, I've never wanted to have sex with a cartoon. Maybe it's because I'm normal, but I don't care. It's a cartoon. It's not real. But then the director was like, why does everything have to be sexualized? It's a cartoon. I'm like, why do we have to keep making stupid sequels to everything? That's my question.
Didn't he direct Scary Movie 5? Did we say more?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
All right, if he says that, then why do we have to make a sequel to everything? Why did Scary,
and they're not going to have Bill Murray in this one. Bill Murray's the reason why they won, so I don't want to hear it.
I'm good on Space Jam 2.
You only needed one damn Space Jam. You didn't need nothing else.
But I don't know what else to add to that.
I think we hit everything.
Yeah, we've hit all the big ones and
all the high points.
Yeah, but to all the people who submitted questions, thank you, and you know your names, but thank you guys for asking questions, and it's been fun getting up with Fabio again.
Yeah, it's been a while, but these are always fun.
And
So,
it's not gonna be the last time. We're definitely doing more.
I don't plan on it being the last time.
But I want to thank you guys out there for watching, and stay safe. I don't know what else you want to add to that.
You let the Nishiki baby make you humble. Don't be a jabroni.
And hashtag release the Schumacher cut, release the Doubtfire cut, release the Uncle Buck cut. What other cuts?
Release the Sheik cut.
Yeah, the Fob cut.
Release the Cage cut, you bastards.
Yeah. Well, have a good one, and we'll see you soon.
See.